A school assembly turned into a massive chemistry lesson at Minerva Primary as part of their Science Week. More than 300 kids got stuck into a range of experiments that included loud bangs, flashes and explosions. Today's lessons were taught by Bristol Uni boffins, as Rachel reports.
Wowing the crowd with science. Local school kids got hands-on with chemistry thanks to Bristol Uni boffins.
So we're here today because Minerva Academy is having a Science Week. We're here to kick it off and do some experiments with their students, and we're from the School of Chemistry at the University of Bristol, and we go out and do outreach and try and get kids engaged in chemistry and really enthused about science. So they're doing some experiments about chemical reactions and finding out how they work, and they're also making some sticky slime and exploring the idea about polymers.
Looking the part in lab coats and safety specs, Year 4 and Year 6 at Minerva Primary Academy popped balloons filled with gas, froze flowers and had a go at making slime.
So we've been learning about science, and one thing that I found really cool is if you put a flower into the nitrogen, it's minus 200 degrees, and when you take the flower out and you squeeze it with a glove on, it sounds like glass and it shatters. It's really cool.
That blue thing was when it was the white colour, and then that when we had the green food colouring, and then the other food colouring was changed to red. There was flowers, and they put it into the liquid nitrogen, and it froze up, and then you squenched it and it fell out. And there's balloons, and they got a massive stick with a sharp thing on it, and they lit on fire and popped the balloon.
The idea is to ditch boring blackboards and making science lessons go with a bang and inspire these kids to become next generation scientists.
But because I think science is so critical for our lives, but often science is not necessarily very interesting, or teachers are not very confident about teaching it, especially at primary school. So if we can come out and show not only the kids but the teachers too how exciting science can be and how much their kids can achieve when they do this kind of practical work, then that really helps boost their interest in science, and hopefully this will be a long-term thing.
And whatever you do, do not try any of this at home. I'm Rachel at Minerva Primary Academy for Made in Bristol TV.